TIFU by attempting to impress my crush with an elaborate homemade dinner. I spent hours preparing a fancy 3-course meal, complete with candles and soft music. Everything was going smoothly until I realized I had mixed up salt and sugar in the dessert. As my crush took a bite of the chocolate mousse, her expression changed from anticipation to horror. Trying to save the moment, I nervously took a bite too, only to confirm that I had created a culinary disaster. We both politely tried to hide our disgust, but it was evident that the dessert was a complete failure. To make matters worse, my attempt to salvage the evening by ordering a replacement dessert ended up with the delivery person accidentally ringing the neighbor's doorbell thinking it was my house, causing an awkward interaction with the neighbor. My crush and I shared a few forced laughs, but the romantic atmosphere was irreversibly shattered. As the night progressed and I wanted to drive her home, I discovered I had also accidentally locked my keys inside my car, leading to an embarrassing call to a locksmith. What was supposed to be a charming evening turned into a series of mishaps, leaving me with the title of the most disastrous date planner in history. TLDR. Mixed the sugar up for salt in the dessert, causing a terrible chocolate mousse. Tried to fix it by ordering dessert delivered. They confused it for the neighbor's house. And locked my keys in my car when I wanted to give my crush a ride home. Next time I'll just take her out to dinner. If the delivery person delivering to the wrong address killed the mood, I can't imagine there was much of a mood to begin with. Hopefully she will appreciate the effort, in which case the evening would be a win. If they don't see that, they are not the person for you. Oh wow, that's brutal. It reminds me of that children's books. Except the title is Dabrothergoose and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Date. I went to a guy's apartment in college. And 1978. I loved to swim. It was the valley. And pools help you survive the heat. So we go swimming and I like to race. So I challenged him. Challenge accepted. IDKWTF happened. Maybe he didn't have his eyes open. He slammed into the edge of the pool. Teeth first, blood was everywhere. We ended up having to go to an emergency dentist who met up at the hospital. The front tooth was broken in half. Most importantly, I won the race. Agads. My chocolate mousse is ruined. But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? I would absolutely be down for a redo date if I were your crush. You were trying so hard. My husband did not plan our first date well. No reservations. So we switched restaurants. Then he hadn't bought movie tickets ahead of time, so we spent a lot of time walking around the mall, waiting for the movie to start. We still laugh about it. If this goes anywhere, at least you've got a great memory to look back on. Don't sweat it. If it doesn't go anywhere, it wasn't meant to. Honestly, my guy, if she's into you, she'll think it was more funny than a tragedy. I lost my keys first date with my wife, and the bowling alley we were gonna go to was having a league night, so we couldn't play. If both of you can't laugh over it, that's not the right one for each other. Cold sweat smile. Good golly dude, if silly things happening kills the mood, what mood was there in the first place? This reads like I wrote it. This is too cute. Hopefully she's not a snob and appreciates all your efforts. If not, no second date. And consider yourself saved by the salt gods. And that, kids, is how I met your mother. Sounds like an uptight date if a bad dessert ruined things. If this happened on a date with me, I probably would be rolling up in fits about it. How can you both not find that absolutely hilarious? Also, you did a 3-course meal and only messed up the dessert. Don't give up. Ask for a mulligan. Maybe go out this time for a fresh start. So many of us have botched first dates and recovered. Just ask my wife. Do you live in a sitcom? None of that was a big deal. If she was into you, she just would have laughs and it would have been a really fun time. Not awkward. Sounds like you did put in a lot of effort. Sorry it all went wrong. Hopefully you'll be able to look back and laugh. When my husband and I were dating, we had reservations at a fancy restaurant. Got all dressed up and went, but somehow ended up getting lost and in the middle of nowhere. By the time we got back to civilization, the reservation had long passed. It was late, and we ended up eating gas station food. If I ever had a date try this hard, I would marry them. I don't think I've been on a date that the person put any effort in since my second relationship. And that was just a simple movie date. How do you mix up salt and sugar?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.